Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. Today, we're talking about the brand new Nightmare promo, the street. It's called Nightmare on Madden Street. That sounds like a freaking horrifying street to live on. Imagine living on a street that is unreliable, you know, boring, same thing every day. Like, oh, that's Madden. But I mean, literally, look, we have a Nightmare Madden Street, and this is the promo that is basically here for now. So I actually have a couple things to clarify really quick at the start of this video, and this is going to be really good news. First off, apparently I've talked to some game changers, and this is not most feared, okay? I have basically listened to a bunch of people, read a bunch of different forums. This right here is not most feared. This is Field to Fear, which is basically kind of like the introduction to most feared. But most feared, literally what being called most feared, it's supposed to be coming like a week or so before Halloween, and it's gonna actually have to do with the pumpkin. So as you know, we have a brand new pumpkin currency thanks to the Nightmare on Madden Street that we don't know what the heck it's gonna do. That apparently is supposed to be a part of the most feared promo coming closer to Halloween. So these are like little, you know, one-off 5-day promos that will disappear forever, but they are offering specific, you know, rewards and players. So today I want to talk about the best way to get as many of these free masters free to play and as easy as possible. And let's be honest, take a look at these freaking rewards. These cards suck, bro. Oh my god, these cards absolutely suck. Look at this Le'Veon Bell. Look at the stats. 84 speed, 69 strength, 90 agility. Okay, great. But then his catch is 70, elusiveness horrible, trucking 81, excel 87, okay, awareness 81, 82. This looks like it's an 85 overall max card, but this card is a freaking 88 overall halfback. So, one thing that I've noticed from the Nightmare on Madden Street is that straight up, these rewards are trash. The Masters, Amari Cooper is the only slightly reasonable one, but even Von Miller, Poe, Bell, they're trash. Now, this promo is very interesting because I've already done a lot of work so far. Basically, you're going to each house, you're walking up with your mom. Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh, okay, honey, go ask them, say trick or treat. Then you knock on the door and you go trick or treat, and they go, screw you, kid, this promo sucks. And literally, you're like, what the hell do I do? Or you walk up to one of the houses and you're like, the house is like, the lights are off, and there's a thick, juicy bowl of candy just sitting right by the door, and you walk up to it and you're like, oh my god, is there a camera? And you look around for cameras. No, there's not a stupid camera, it's a house. And then you decide, do I take the whole bowl, or do I take one or two or three and be a good citizen? And after contemplating your life for a little bit, you go, screw this, I'm taking the whole bowl. So you pile the bowl into your bag. You see, you know, little Sydney Lou walking down in her Frozen costume about to come to this house, and you're like, oh crap, she's not gonna have any candy. So you drop a little you know, freaking Twix in the bowl for her so she can at least not cry. And then you take the whole bag. So basically, they ask you to take all or take one. Now, I'm going to explain the options, okay? Take one means you're going to get some of the Nightmare on Madden Street stuff, but you're also going to get, potentially legend badges, potentially, front office collectibles. But if you choose take all, you will get 100% things related to Nightmare on Madden Street. Now, you basically play all through once. You can't play them again after you play them until they reset the next day. Then you have these stupid little blitz things where you blitz the event and you try and get more badges, more players, that kind of good stuff. Now let's go to sets. Hair is so freaking crazy today. Chill, dog. Look like one of those TikTokers trying to fix my hair. Speaking of TikTok, I actually have a TikTok. Screw you. Follow me at Judah Huffman on TikTok. Shut up. Basically, we're completing this set, and here's what it requires. First off, it requires Dwayne Harris, who is a 200,000 coin player, as well as Lane Johnson, who is about the same. And you're going to get an 86 Amari Cooper, and then from that Amari Cooper, you're going to have to then upgrade the Amari Cooper with even more crap the 86 and of course more badges to get yourself the 88. One thing that I noticed is that Field of Fear, of course, is basically the opening field pass thing that if you decided to do that, you're trying to go and get 92 overall Ray Lewis. So in order to actually participate in the Nightmare Street promo, you have to actually use players that are going to be really important to also use to go and get that 92 Ray Lewis with the field pass. So it's kind of contradicting because you're like, do I use, am I going to go for the Nightmare players? Am I going to go for, the Field of Fear player sets? Like, which one do I do? So I am actually going to suggest this, and this might be the best way for you to actually get a good master. So what I would say is, what I would honestly do is if you're not 100% invested in going and getting one of these Le'Veon Bell, Cooper, Von Miller, or Dontari Poe Nightmare on Madden Street players, then don't do the sets. And this is I'm kind of convincing myself as I'm making this guide. I probably am going to take out all these different gold players that have value and can probably be used in next week's promo and the week promo after that and the promo after that, and take out these things and potentially go ahead and just grind Field of Fear instead, like grind the actual live events instead and get players and get different badges. Now, of course, one of the things you can do to help advance that is if you go to sets and Field of Fear, I think you actually can turn in badges for Field of Fear players. So, of course, when you grind the Nightmare on Madden Street houses every single day for the next 5 days, which you 100% should, and you need to, you're going to get a bunch of these different badges, and you can just go ahead and drop them in. Boom. I don't know if I have that badge. Let me just add all. Auto add. I need an Amari Cooper badge. Let me go grab that. I think I have it still in here. I'm going to remove all Amari Cooper badges right here, add an Amari Cooper badge. So because I have all these badges because I've been grinding the promo, but I'm like, I don't want to actually complete the promo masters because I want to actually work towards the next week's promo masters that are probably going to be better, potentially higher overall, and hopefully better than the horrible ones we have this week. I'm going to redeem my 4 badges and get myself an actual 75 plus Fear player, and now I got a 76 punter, and this guy can either be sold now, he can be exchanged, he can be used in future sets, he can potentially be used, come the most feared promo that's going to be coming, a week before Halloween apparently. So I actually would highly suggest that unless you're really going in and excited about these Nightmare on Madden Street Masters that honestly genuinely suck, go ahead and just play all these, like grind this consistently, use your stamina, go hard, act like you're trying to get the master, but instead of getting the master, I would hold on to all the players, everything you get, and save them for the next promo, because that seems to be kind of the theme of what's going on here. Of course, if you are a field pass person who bought the 4,000 gem field pass, I would say focus on Ray Lewis. By continuing to do some of these events, you will get help with Ray Lewis. I'm not sure if you get a bunch of Ray Lewis points by completing these sets. I'm assuming that would probably be smart for EA to do, because then they could actually force you to figure out how to get the sets. So it looks like you're not necessarily getting really any tally points towards Ray Lewis, so you don't have to feel bad about not doing the promo, which is basically what I'm suggesting. There's player exchanges here too, where you can drop in some players and get different players. There's 80 overall Fear players as well too. I think this is completely random to earn free points or limited time, blah, blah, blah. One time 80 overall Field of Fear. So I think it is random. So if you want to go ahead and put in 2 of these, which I'll totally do for now, just to see what we get. Put it in and get a Field of Fear player. These are the kind of things that you can do. If you decide that you want to actually get a Field of Fear player, Brett Maher is an 80 overall. If this happened to be, one of the guys that went into the Amari Cooper set, potentially I would go and try and do the Amari Cooper. But honestly, I would just really stick to not going for these masters. And the guide, the reason this is called How to Get Free Masters is because you're actually going to get a master for free that's actually attainable and probably better if you hold off on the current masters right now. So that's just my little suggestion so far with what we have going on with Field of Fear. The masters really suck. They actually are trash. This is a cool little promo concept. I would like the design and the look, but the masters and the rewards for this promo are horrible. So if you can, grind it and try and get away without going for the masters if you really want one. My tip and advice to you would be then just go full in. You're going to want to have to play all these houses every single day. You're going to want to waste as much stamina as possible on these different blitz sets to get you where you're needing to go. And I think the math is, if you do all of these events and the blitz as many times as you can for about 5 days, it's still going to require you to go ahead and spend about 300, 400,000, maybe a little bit less on the auction house to buy players to then, exchange and put into the sets. So my analysis is that the masters for this promo aren't worth it, but this is a very valuable promo in the fact that we can grind it, we can build up our bench, and get ready for future promos. So love you guys so much. Let me know in the comment section if you have any questions. Also, an update on the wireless remote control to play on Madden Mobile. Apparently you can connect Xbox and DualShock controllers now to your phone to play Madden Mobile, but I apparently, I'm not sure. A couple game changers have said that it hasn't been labeled or announced yet if it's against terms of service, but some people on Mudhead apparently are assuming and saying that it is against terms of service. So do it at your own risk. If you decide to connect a Bluetooth controller to your phone, you potentially could get banned. I don't know if that's a thing. The game changers have not said anything about it and are leaning towards it potentially not being a bannable offense, but just be aware, just to let you know, that is very much so a thing. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. Love you so much. Catch you in the next video. Peace out.